Hey everybody, I am going to insert this either at the beginning, the middle, or the end of my Goodwill haul. And this stuff, G. I went to Goodwill because it's Wednesday and I felt better, so I went. And I am so glad I did, because look what I got. So 20% off. This was $9.99, which is a little pricey, but this thing is so full it's bulging. So let's check it out. I've kind of peeked at it a little bit, but I thought I'd wait till you guys came on with me. Let's see if I can do this without knocking into the camera. So one section has seed beads, which, like these little tiny ones, round, lime green. Aren't those just for shakers? I mean, they're so tiny. I can't, my eyeballs could not find them. Anywho, but then they have bigger ones. So here's these little guys. All of this for $7. Or $7.99. Look at this. Round, size 6. I'm telling you, I'm so new to this. But boy, do I have the supplies, right? So I can tell that this bead stuff is going to be like, here's another one of these. 11. What was this one? Oh, these are a little bit bigger. Look at that. Okay, anyway, look at this thing is stuffed. I have other things I got, of course. I didn't want to spend a lot. I thought, nah, I'm not going to find anything. These are 11. So yeah, lots of seed beads. Let's keep moving here, Kim. Somebody wants to see a bunch of seed beads. Ooh, look at these. So shakers too, right? Right. Because, you know, I'm doing those all the time, don't you know? These are a little bit bigger. These are 6. Okay. And then 3 more over here, as you can see. Okay. In here is also a tool. I think this is just to help you wrap the wire, if I'm right. So got that in there. Plus I got the case. I mean, right there. Hello. Look at these beads down here. All kinds of little stone type beads. Oh my gosh, you guys. Somebody started something. Gee, I'm never that way. Start something. And then there were these feathers. Where are they all? Oh, here we go. I don't know. Lolly beads. Partridge feathers. So that's kind of cool. I think I have a feather box. Get off me, feather. Then these. I mean, I'm telling you guys, artistic wire. 10 yards, 0.20. Okay. Okay, so someone said cut them, a couple people said cut them apart, which I think you're right. So then I can use these. But these are probably, I don't know. I don't know if they're glass or what. They're a choking hazard. I have to put that on everything. I mean, seriously. Anywho, and look at this gorgeous blue. So sorry, it's evening time. I did a lot of shopping today. I shouldn't have, but I found out I didn't have to spend money on my car. They were saying, well, you know, there's a tiny little oil leak that and they go, so, and I said, well, is it just going to keep getting worse? Well, yeah. But then I called back and I said, I really don't want to spend $460 on a little oil leak. And they said, yeah, we were going to call you back and say, you don't need to do that. So, thank you. Now, these are skulls. Ugh, don't like those. But, all these beads in here, and I think they're glass. Yeah, they're glass or stone or something. Look at here. Look at all the turquoise, like, I mean, I'm sure it's not real turquoise, but who cares? Look at all these. I mean, you guys... $7.99? Really? Look at these gorgeous agates. Oh my gosh. Did I do good, bead people? My beading ladies? Look at somebody made something here. It's too big for a bracelet, too small for a necklace. So there you go, but I can take it apart, do whatever. Then look at, I think these are so pretty. Look at that. I got a couple of those in there. I just love those. Those are really cool. And then these pearl or peach type. Oh, look at here. Here's a little charm. And I just love you guys give me information, how to get, oh, look at this is cloth too. How to get healthy, how to feel better. And I don't think that's got any. Oh, yep, it's got a hole. So look at all this peach stuff. Peachy. Anyway, what to do with the stuff I buy. I really do appreciate all of you. I hope you know that. There's this. I know I shop a lot, but we all know that, right? It's fun, though. Okay, anyway. I did kind of have a sad moment. The town I went to is where my husband grew up, and my ex. And I've been thinking his ashes have been buried at the town where his parents were buried. Anyway, and I almost went there today. I just want to see it. Well, his brother contacted me while I was at the Goodwill. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And shared a picture of, they had just finished the stone and had been out there. So I was like, oh, I'm fine with seeing them. They've been we met up, as you know, but it just kind of, I don't know. It's a life that sadly shouldn't have ended the way it did, but, you know, we don't have control over some of that stuff. And I was talking about it again today. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. And I said, you know, honey, I'm in a better place, and it's sad, but there's nothing we could have done. So, you know. Yeah. I told her, I said, back when he was younger, in the good years, he would have been a great grandpa. He would have loved you, so. She and I had her over today because, you know, I need to make up for, she understood. She was cool about, she said, oh, I know, Grandma. I said, I was just so sick. She goes, because when we were at her house, hang on, we, oh, look at all these. Oh my gosh. Anyway, that's enough of that. And then there's these pink ones. Just tassels. And anyway, she went to the neighbor kids, and I had said, where does he live? Show me his house. And I know she goes there. In fact, Brian said, why don't you let her go play with her friend, her neighbor, or our neighbor. Anyway, and so she did, but I wanted to know where. Ooh, look at this, too. Small bees. Okay. And so I said, honey, I went over there to find you, and you weren't out there. Your clothes were, but I could tell you had gone inside or something. Sorry, I keep closing this. And I said, and honestly, I was so sick, I just wanted to go home. And she goes, oh, okay, because she was upset that I just left without saying goodbye. I'm like, well, you weren't here. So there's that. Okay. So that is one box of jewelry. But you know me, but wait, there's more. Good Lord. Okay. So there's that. And then I found this whole bag for $5.99, and I have been wanting, and I have some of this stuff. Look at this. It's all brand new, sealed. It's still in the plastic. I know, I have really good luck. It's got jump rings. I've been wanting these screw eye things, pins. And I think I even ordered some that are coming when I get back. All these different sizes. Look at this. Hello! Bronze head pins, gold, silver, earrings. So I want to make some earrings. Earring backs. Earring back gold. Earring back clear. Look at this. Still all in the little baggies. $5.99. But there was more in the bag. I always go back to some certain aisles that I really like. Here's from Queen & Company, which I love Queen & Company. Little tiny, tiny little brads. They have the best shaker kits, I'm telling you. If you want to learn how to make shaker cards, use them. And these are little heart or flowers, and so I know it's impossible to see, but and then look at this. All these letters. Hello, and wooden beads, because I told them, I said, when we get back from seeing Tori and Vienna and everybody, we will be sure to get together and make some jewelry. She liked that idea. She has a whole section of jewelry that she makes. So, all right. If this is the end of my video, take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.